This is King H, the king of Manu people, the spiritual leader of Ambazonia. Welcome to the mind of King H. I say there is no more Anglophone crisis anymore. Just a war between two states, just a war between two countries, just a war between West Cameroon versus East Cameroon, just a war between Southern Cameroon versus La Republic of Cameroon, just a war between Ambazonians. A war that will lead to our survivor, the survivor of English Cameroons, the survivor of West Cameroon. This is a war that we must fight. This is the only solution. This is a dialogue. The dialogue that must take place in order for us to obtain our freedom. The dialogue that the president of Guinea, the president of the Republic of Guinea, is requesting, is asking for. The president of Guinea is the mouthpiece of La Republique. Is a strong supporter of Paul Biya. Since Paul Biya has so much ego that he cannot act or dialogue himself, he's so shameful to act or dialogue that he has to talk to his strong ally, a president of Guinea, to ask a dialogue for him. The war that President Paul Biya declared to Southern Cameroonians, to Ambazonians, is out of hand. He cannot control it. He cannot contain it. He thought he could just go in, smash, rape, kill, burn houses, drive people out of the land, and the war will be over. But to his surprise, to his shock, the people of Ambazonia are resisting. The people of West Cameroon, the people of Southern Cameroon are resisting. Because that's the only option left. The only option for our survivor is to resist the terrorizers, to resist the destroyers of our lives, to resist this complete eradication of English Cameroonians and of English Cameroon culture, of English Cameroon way. The only method, the only way forward our revolutionary leader, Cho El Ayaba, the true revolutionary leader of Ambaland. Because in order for us to actually sit on the table, on the round table, in order for us to force La Republique to sit on the round table as equals, so that we can iron this issue that we face, is to fight this war. Some say war is never the answer. But a war of this magnitude, a war of this plight, is the only problem solver to push La Republique, to push President Paul Biya to the round table, so that we could sit down and say, hey, these are the boundaries you gotta respect. You can't come into our territory and kill, rape our citizens and just walk away scot-free. There must be consequences, but in order for us to do that, in order for us to make that bold statement, we must fund our troop on the ground. Military might against La Republique military superiority against La Republic is the only solution. Diplomacy comes after. If we don't have control over our land and a means to protect our people from tyranny, the interim government will become useless. If we don't have control over southern Cameroon, if we don't drive the forces of La Republic out of our territory, then we will not win this war. But let me tell you something, we are winning this war because President Paul Biya is out of his mind. He doesn't know what he can do further to control the situation, because the problem is out of his hand. He cannot handle it. He doesn't know the solution. He doesn't know how to fix what he has started. He is lost and without hope. And when a man is lost without hope, all he can do is burn down buildings, burn down houses, kill grandmothers. Just imagine, with just few weapons. Look at what Southern Cameroon military. Look at what Ambazonia military can do. Then just imagine. We have a military of at least 5,000 or 10,000 soldiers, well trained and with weapons to defend our people. This war will be a victory. Fund the ADF. Fund our revolutionary leader, Ayabacho El Locos. So, let's say local. You know, in all truth, I don't actually know this guy. And I might be messing up his name, but the fact is, I've been following up what he's doing. And he's been doing some great job, some marvelous job with the military. With the few military that he has. Cho El Ayaba. A great leader. A great revolutionary leader that we need in a moment like this. In a moment of darkness. In a moment where we have no hope. In a moment that we turn around and see the darkness. We see the shadow. We need somebody that could encourage us and bring out the light in us so that we can destroy the shadow. The shadow La Republique de Cameroon, the shadow President Paul Biya, the shadow the governor of Northwest and Southwest zone. Those two governors need to be taken out. Those two governors and the ASIOs of Northern Zone and Southern Zone of Ambazonia need to be taken out. If that is done, when that is done, it will send another shock to La Republique, to the point where they will not know how to respond to such action. Because whoever they select to send in the Northern Zone or Southern Zone to replace the governor that has been killed or will be killed will refuse to come into our state. Military might is the only solution as for now. Military prowess is the only solution. They said to be strong, you gotta go after the big dog. Beat the big dog down to the point where he can't even stand up. so that any other big dog out there who wants to threaten, intimidate, terrorize will think twice. So in what I'm trying to say is this: what the vipers, what the tigers, what the ADF, what the silverback of Ambazonia needs to do. You know, the silverback is the leader in the ape family. What the silverback needs to do is to grab La République du Cameroon to its throat, take out the two governors, the two colonial governors of Southern Cameroon, the two colonial governors of Ambazonia, take them out. That will send complete chaos in La République. And we need to continue to destroy their economy, their economic powerhouse, so that we have an upper hand in winning this war. Fund the ADF. Support our revolutionary leader, Cho El Ayapo. This revolutionary war is the dialogue that we need to obtain, to acquire our independence, our freedom. The freedom that we've so long to dream for the past 56 years, to have a state, a country of your own where you will not be killed by the military or the police, where the law is the law for all and not just those in power, where facilities created so that the people can utilize them for their own purpose, for their own benefit. People could grow old, see their children, their grandchildren, a dream life. Not a world where a 95-year-old grandmother is burned to death by young people who were sent by an 85-year-old man, another grandfather, to come and kill unarmed citizens. The president of Guinea is asking for dialogue. For the past 20-something years, we've been asking for dialogue. What have we got in return? What have we got? Nothing. We didn't get anything but beatings, arrested, some of us killed, because we're asking for dialogue. But the time for is this revolutionary war declared upon us by La République, declared upon us by the president of La République, President Paul Biya. Because France supports him. The man who thinks he's above all because his master supports what he does. His master, France. 14 countries in Africa are slaves thanks to France, thanks to the government of France, thanks to the government of the West. And why do you think the West will want to solve our problems when they benefit from what is happening? When they are this the sole provider to this problem that we face. France doesn't give a damn about what is happening in Africa because they are a big controller of what is actually going on in Central and West Africa, in those French-speaking countries. And on top of that, Southern Cameroon, an English country, an English state, has gone through second colonization in the hands of another African of Africa other than dialogue. When people are being burned down, when people are being killed, when people are being eradicated, when people are being destroyed, they say nothing. Our way forward is to take our destiny in our own hands. Our way forward is to fund our ADF, is to fund our Vipers, our Tigers, our Silverbacks of Ambazonia. Those who are actually giving the medicine to La Republic, the medicine that they need. They need to feel the tyranny that we are feeling for the past 56 years. They need to have it inflicted upon them. That is the only way forward. War is the solution. Look at Liberia. Liberia went over war. Now you can even have a football player, an ex-football player as president. Why? Because in order to build something, you must destroy. We must destroy this chokehold that La Republique du Cameroon has on us. La Republique has been choking us for the past 56 years. It's time to cut that link. This is King Echu, the king of my people, the spiritual leader of Ambazonia. Share my videos. Till next time.